Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Random Talks, episode 8. We're talking about dreams today. Connor, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, Brittany. How are you?
Doing pretty swell. It's pretty swell. I'm kind of thirsty, so I want to drink out of my mug.
Then drink out of it?
Yeah, but I didn't want you to talk to me, and I was about to drink in it, and then, anyways.
Depends on how much you're going to drink. No, I'm just kidding. Just drink it.
The whole thing. Just going to chug the whole thing down.
How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing well. This is episode 8. We've made it to episode 8 somehow.
Hooray. Remember whenever we just started and we were in my bedroom and you were sitting on my bed and I would sit in my computer chair? Those were magical times, humble beginnings.
That was
look at us now.
8 episodes ago.
That was 8 episodes ago. That was about probably 2 months ago. Yeah.
It was last year, actually.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah. We started in December or November. No, we started December.
December, because we had a Christmas episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
and then
we
gave you an Xbox, and that was dope. One of the highlights of this podcast. Oh my God.
It's the biggest giveaway we've done.
Dude, the biggest giveaway. You guys have to watch to the end of this podcast. We're doing a giveaway. Biggest giveaway. You have to watch to the entire thing. Biggest giveaway
in
that
the
we're ever
history of
gonna
giveaways.
Give. Yeah, this isn't just for us to get ad revenue or anything.
No, this is not. No.
This is simply for you to just get the giveaway, but you have to watch the entire thing because we're not going to tell you when it's going to be.
It's not clickbait, all right? It's not clickbait. It's not.
Exactly.
Not, parentheses, not clickbait, all right?
Asterisks, not clickbait.
We're about as serious as, Logan Paul and the Suicide Forest. About as serious as that.
All right.
Yeah, let's move on from that.
So today we're going to be talking a little bit about dreams. You might be asking, that's a very wide topic to talk about.
We might be asking, shut up and just talk.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But we're doing the intro here, not you, so sorry about it, dude. So basically, we're going to be talking about our dreams, like our hopes and aspirations on the first half of the podcast. On the second half of our podcast, we're going to talk about our actual dreams, like nightmares and most memorable dreams that we've had. I know that I've been having a lot of lucid dreams lately, so it's
I have those it's a regular thing for me.
Yeah, me too. And it's I
hate
don't know.
them.
Anyways, but yeah, so that's what we're going to talk about. So Connor, we're going to talk about your dreams and aspirations first.
My dreams in life.
Tell me about it.
Well, ever since it's going to go back. It's very cliche of me saying ever since I was a kid. But really, ever since I was little, I was always obsessed with watching YouTube. I always thought YouTube was the coolest. If you were a YouTuber, you were the coolest person ever.
Yeah. That's still kind of how it is.
Oh, yeah. Except for Logan Paul.
Yeah, except for Logan Paul.
I don't like that. No, but I remember just coming home from school, and first thing I'd do was get on the laptop and watch Fred videos. That was back when YouTube was the coolest thing ever.
It's Fred! That guy.
Ow. Yes.
I remember watching him all the time too.
He was the best. That was because so the best YouTubers back then were Fred, that equals 3 guy. I forgot his name.
Shane Dawson.
I never watched Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson was really big back then. I still watch Shane Dawson.
I don't watch him, but it was him. It was Fred equals 3.
Equals 3, I remember that.
Then
Holy
that
crap.
Ninja high-end
Was
dude.
Ray William Johnson?
That's who it was, Ray William Johnson, yeah. Him, and then Ninja high-end when he was really small or whatever. But those were...
Higa?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Ninja high-end?
I thought it was like that. I don't know.
No, it's
whatever.
Higa.
Whatever.
He was how to be ninja.
How to be ninja.
Yeah, that was awesome.
But I would always come home and just I was always watch YouTube. That was when YouTube was actually good to watch.
Smosh was, and it was.
I love Smosh.
It was Smosh, Niga Higa, and Ray William Johnson that were competing for number 1 that whole time.
PewDiePie was there too.
PewDiePie just came and just out of nowhere and just kind of took the stage, but kind of used to it by now.
But getting back to dreams.
Yeah.
I had to tell that backstory because right now, during throughout high school, I wanted to do something in the medical field. Well, actually, I first wanted to do engineering because I like building. I like hands-on stuff. I like just building stuff with my hands. And then that was freshman year. And then after freshman year, I was I want to do something in healthcare route because I like sports, and physical therapy is very interesting to me. Muscles are very interesting to me.
Yeah, that's what Tyler's going for, is to be a nurse, I think.
Yeah, but I really like that. And then senior year is when I kind of was I really like making videos, because when I was little, I would make videos with my friend.
Because you'd watch mine and you'd be like, oh my God, you're so good at this, dude. Jeez, you are an amazing YouTuber. I just want to be just like you, dude. You're welcome. Knuckers. Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
No, I'm just kidding. But ever since I was little, I'd always make videos. Like me and my friend Ryan KV and my little brother and my older brother, we made this one video for my uncle. He's in the army, and it was just like we were all dressed up in army uniforms. We were just fighting terrorists, and at the end, it was like me and my older brother came down holding the American flag with Chris Daughtry's home in the background.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yes, and no, like we came down, it was playing. I was like, we just want to say thank you to.
This was your senior year?
No, when I was a little kid.
I was about to say,
No.
what the heck?
I don't know where the video. It was one of those videos you had to burn onto a CD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was that long ago. But we did that, and I came down and was like, I want to give a shout out to my Uncle Steven.
Uncle Steve.
No, I did, and like, I mean, we would just make stupid videos like that. Like on my mom's YouTube channel that I created, that I would post on. You can actually go and find that.
That's what my little brother does right now in Jackson. He posts on my mom's YouTube channel. It's so funny, dude. Like, I'll watch his videos, and I'm just like, dude, this is cool.
I'll show you some of my old ones. But
He's gonna be really good whenever he gets older. That's the thing about kids nowadays, is that they're so like they're into technology so much. This is totally off topic, but they're so into technology, and they were like born and raised into it and stuff, and like they're gonna be freaking intelligent when they get older, dude. Like, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but
anyways, continue. I'm sorry.
But yeah, we'd make like little videos. You can go find them on YouTube. They're still on YouTube. But I made the first video ever made and posted on YouTube was you remember when Mii's were like, or the Wii just came out, and people were like making like cartoon characters on the Mii.
Yeah, your little Wii character thing that looks like you. Yeah. I
created a video of me, and I was creating a Chowder Mii from Cartoon Network.
Chowder. Oh my God, I love Chowder. Dude, I still watch Chowder to this day.
I got 4,000 views on that.
Really?
Yes.
What?
I mean, this doesn't sound like a big thing right now, but when I was little, I was like,
oh yeah.
Holy! I mean, still right now.
Yeah.
For, as a small YouTuber.
I mean, yeah. As like our podcast gets about 12 views.
That's 12 people.
Hey, you know.
No, but like it got 4,000. I was like, holy crap! Yeah. But I'd make a few videos in there, but I guess like. It's not a dream to be a YouTuber. My dream is to be in film, in whatever film that may be. Being YouTube, making movies, or like making like a TV show. I don't know if I want to do a TV show, but like doing some with production or directing, because I have a lot of ideas for TV shows and movies that I would really, really love to do, but I just don't have the education to like do it. I guess.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean,
but no, that's a dream of mine. I want to get into like photography, film, and just be like a filmmaker like Casey Neistat. That dude's cool.
Yeah, dude. And I think that's kind of why you and me get along so well, is because we really see eye to eye on that whole topic and stuff. Because, you know, like through high school, I've always, like, when I was in 8th grade, I had interest in doing YouTube and stuff like that. And so, like, this is about, you know, I guess my dreams and stuff. Like, and this is, like, beside the calling on my life and stuff, and, you know, my whole spiritual whole thing and stuff. But what I want to do was to be a filmmaker, to be a director in big time movies, like TV director and stuff like that in Atlanta, and that's what I was gonna go to Emmanuel College for. But like just like you were saying, like I would watch all of this stuff, like Niga Higa, and I would watch like Smosh, and I would watch you know all of them on YouTube, and so I would just be like, dude, that's so cool, blah, blah, blah. And then we made this page. It was me and my 2 neighbors. And then we made this page. It was called XX Crazy 8s XX. and it was like a big X, little X, Crazy 8s, little X, big X. So like it like looked like a border or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we made a couple videos on there. And the first ever video that we made was Redneck Hitler assassination. So basically it was like me, and I was like using Windows Movie Maker and stuff, and like I didn't know like barely anything about this.
No, but I use Windows Movie Maker.
Yeah, and so like this is like, you know, like a free software. It was so easy to use. It's kind of like iMovie now, except it was not that easy if you didn't know what you were doing. But like I learned how to do like flash muzzles and stuff. So like whenever you shoot a gun, like you could like the spark would come out and like the sound effects and stuff. It was actually pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was actually pretty good for my first video.
Dude, hold on, I'm gonna interrupt you there, but my older cousin Will, he had a YouTube channel, and he did this one video where like he had my little cousin hold up a balloon, and he like was like at a far distance and shot it off, but he acted like it was like a real gun, and he put like a muzzle flash and was like, ready, and like shot it, but he had like a little like, what is it called? He had a pin underneath it, and he was like, he just popped it. But I gotta show it to you. It's really funny.
But
carry on.
So yeah, that's basically like we did that, and so it was basically just about me like going undercover, and then like Hitler was a redneck, right? And he had like all camo on and stuff. And then my neighbor played Hitler, and
Did
I
you
was
give
like,
him the mustache?
huh? Yeah, like we
mustache?
drew the mustache on him, everything. It was perfect. All right, sorry for that little, I guess, pause for a second.
Malfunction.
We had trouble with our cameras, but anyways, I was talking about redneck Hitler. So he had a little mustache and stuff, and then and then like I put like music in the background, like marching music, like like while he was walking and stuff, and then eventually like I killed him, right? And so like I was like hiding and like trying to like sneak around him, whatever. Eventually I killed him. Spoiler alert. And
What?
Then we used ketchup as the blood or whatever, and in the final scene you could see like my cat's because my cat like rubbed herself on his face while he was asleep, so like a cat just like was grazing up on his face at the end credits, and it was actually really good for our first video, but I took it down. The whole channel doesn't even exist anymore. We tried to do like XX Crazy 8's XX Gaming, and it was such a long name that it was gaming instead of gaming because we couldn't fit the G at the end of the game at the end of gaming, and so basically we like the way that we recorded our gameplay was like on a camera like on a camera pointing at the TV. Yeah, and then, like that was how you recorded gameplay, and so basically after that we deleted that channel. That channel just fell through. And then I made my Brendan Glockson channel in 2000 no, I didn't make that channel yet. I posted on XX Crazy 8XX by myself for a little while, and then I deleted the channel. And then after that I kind of just was like, let's just not do videos anymore. I'm too young. Like I had the amount of self, I guess, awareness that I was too young, and I was kind of really cringing it out. So
it sucked.
Yeah. So basically, like I just stopped doing YouTube for a little while, and then through middle school I was just like kind of doing my own thing, blah blah blah, blah, trying to fit in with everybody, and then freshman year of high school, I took audio video class, and that's where I met Alex, Wyatt, Hayden, like all of them, and that's whenever we started our channel called Comic Cast. And then like that was like maybe like three videos, and then
I remember seeing that. Yeah, I remember like Wyatt posting about that stuff.
Yeah, it was like 3 videos, and then we stopped, and we even like got ourselves merch. Like we even made ourselves merch. And so like I still have my Comic Cast hoodie, and we had on the back of it we had like Team Glockson, Team Farius, Team 10. Yeah, we were the first Team 10, by the way. I'm suing
At
you, Jake Paul.
Paul.
No, so basically we did that, and then that whole thing fell through. And then me, Tyler, and Alex wanted to do one like a couple years after. It was probably like 2 years after. But after... Okay, so we did Antic Films. And Antic Films was like... We posted like pretty consistently. We have a good number of videos on there and stuff. Both Comic Cast and Antic Films, I think, are privatized. I don't know if Antic Films is privatized, but I know for a fact Comic Cast is privatized because I privatized it. And so the videos are still on YouTube. They're just private. And so basically, after Antic Films kind of fell through, after we, I don't even know how, we just kind of grew up and then got jobs and then just stopped doing it, and then it just kind of died.
That's what sucks when the real world hits you.
Yeah, it's just kind of died. And so I was like, all right, well, I still want to do YouTube videos. So whenever it died, it was like 2015 whenever it stopped. And so... That's whenever I started my channel and did like this really cringy "Welcome to my channel," guys. Like that video, I privatized that one. I might have deleted it. that I hate that video. Like that is the number one video that I most dislike that I ever made. And so
sorry.
Bless you. And then so after I made like a couple videos about like trying British candy, like this and this, and I was using like a really crappy camera. Like when I was editing on my software, I couldn't even, the picture would not move. I'd have to edit everything by ear. So like even whenever I was doing Antic Films, I'd have to edit everything by ear because all I could hear was the audio. Wow. Exactly. And so
the grind.
Yeah. But I was so passionate about it that I would just do it. Anyway, so I stopped posting on my channel for a little while, and then I was very inconsistent. Now I'm starting to consistently post and stuff every week. I didn't post last week because we just couldn't come up with an idea for last week, and so we're doing one this week. We just shot that video. And so basically, like, that's always been the dream. It's always been the plan. It's just like that's the one thing that I think that I'm most passionate about in life. Like, to wrap it up, I think that's just the most thing that I'm passionate about, because like I can express myself through videography. Like I kind of have grown myself through videography. I've kind of I've explored myself by watching myself do all these YouTube videos so that I can get better. And it's just fun for me. Like I love doing it. It's so much fun and then once I get older, I can show these videos to my kids, and then they'll be like, dude, you weren't that bad. Or they'll probably be like, dude, you were a nerd. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They probably will be like, yeah. I hope my kids think I'm a nerd.
Yeah, basically that's probably what it's gonna be. But still, like that's still the dream now. Like if my YouTube channel takes off, then I'm gonna go with it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like if this podcast takes off, I'm gonna go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Fingers crossed.
And like another thing for dreams is like music too. Like I know I'm not good at making music.
Wait, stop right there, guys. Watch out for Brendan's new EP. It's coming out. I don't know when.
It's not that good, guys.
He's being humble. Trust me, it's banger.
You can check it out, but I don't.
You will check it out. You can't. You're not just gonna check it out. You're gonna check it out.
To give me a lot of credit
I expect
for it.
it.
But anyways, but like with the EP and stuff, for example, is like all my old stuff is kind of crap because like I don't have the knowledge about like beats and making beats and music theory and stuff like that to basically like master it all and like be like super good at it. Like I'm lyrically inclined, and like I know rhythm and stuff, and like I have a rhythm and things like that. So that's what I'm trying to do is make my beats, but they're so simple that I don't really like it. But I mean, it's whatever. So so basically, like it's just one of those things where if my music takes off, then I'm definitely gonna just run with it. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's something that I'm passionate about. Like that's something that I love doing. I love making music. I love doing film and stuff. And like
that's the main thing that like some people don't get is like if you do something you're passionate about, the money doesn't matter. Like a lot of people want to do YouTube for the money, and they want to like they want to do all this stuff just to get rich and be like Rice Gum, who has like buys Gucci everything and has a 3-story house in the hills.
Rice Gum is trash, and I don't even care if he makes a diss track about me, because if you do, that'd be the worst decision of your life, Rice Gum.
This is exactly what he'll say. 2 kids roasted me, and then that's it. I'll make a diss track.
I'm gonna make a diss track.
First off, he's not even good at rapping. Brennan is better at rapping than Rice Gum.
I will destroy
Which isn't
Rice
even that
Gum.
like it's not hard to be better than Rice Gum at rapping. It's not like it's just not. But anyways. People a lot of people just want to do YouTube just because you see all these other people getting a lot of money and being paid big, like
they're basically
Logan Paul
celebrities
makes
now.
He basically makes like $1 million a video.
They're basically celebrities now.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think that like I've been doing this since like 2010, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing this a long time, and it's never been for the money. It's just been for if I can like at least entertain one person, that's the only thing that matters.
That's been my whole philosophy on YouTube. Like if like someone somewhere out there, at least one person is gonna like what you're doing and is gonna find you funny. I don't find myself funny.
I don't find myself funny either.
But like someone might find me funny, then cool. I like that person. Like freaking Ben Ranger.
Yeah.
Man,
I mean, dang, I'll bleep out his name.
Bleep that out, dude.
Yeah, Ben Ranger is super dope. I just made his intro for him.
Yeah, he's got 105 subscribers now.
Dude, his intro looks dope. Shout out to Ben Ranger, dude.
Shout out Ben Ranger, dog. We're gonna get you on this podcast.
But yeah, dude, I mean, the dreams are just film for both of us. I mean, and music for me, but...
And I've told you about a lot of skits.
And also
and
the
stuff
dream is to move out to LA, too.
Yes. I don't... And see, a lot of people watching this are gonna be like, "Oh, everyone wants to go to LA," but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like
we feel drawn out
that's
there.
what I feel like I'm drawn to,
yeah.
which is LA. And I don't know why. Might sound very millennial or very. I mean, like I'm a kid, but like I really want to be out there.
It's not like we don't like want to go out there. You know, like what I'm saying. It's just like it's where our heart is. You know, like that's just like where it's kind of where being led to and stuff. And so that's the dream, man. Go to California in video, dude. Like. That's the dream. So
fingers crossed.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. We're gonna take this quick break. It's probably gonna be 5 seconds for you. So we'll see you guys, and the next time we're gonna be talking about actual dreams, maybe scary dreams, maybe good dreams,
or lucid dreams.
But hey, we'll see you guys in 5 seconds. Peace. Welcome back to part 2 of the podcast, everybody. We're going to be talking about our dreams, like
dreams,
our
nightmares, lucid dreams,
our literal dreams that we have at night, like whenever you sleep, like
when you close your eyes and your brain tells your body to turn off and you just go to sleep.
People like, has there ever been like a person that's never had a dream?
Doctors say you dream every night.
But you just don't remember it?
Yeah.
Swag.
Science fact. 2 science facts. First one was that one, which was scientists say you dream every night, which is apparently proven. And also, when you have a dream, what just happened? Did you hear that?
Are you possessed right now, dude? When you have a dream.
That was so weird. That felt weird.
It sounded weird. It sounded like it wasn't you.
Maybe I'm dreaming.
Maybe this is a dream, dude.
No, but, the second science fact is that when you have a dream and you wake up, immediately when you wake up, you forget 90% of it. Like, boom, like that.
They say that, like, if you don't write down everything that you remember as soon as you wake up, you'll forget 90% of it, yeah.
No, that helps you remember dreams better, just writing them down.
Yeah, but, like, it's fresh on your mind, but, like, you forget it after a little while after you wake up and then get back into, like, your natural sober state.
Like, I just, like, boop, gone.
Not me. Like, sometimes I'll just hang on to little snippets of stuff during the day. And I'll just think about it the whole day. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah. Dude, the best dreams I have are when I take naps.
Swag.
Dude, every time I take a nap, I have the most vivid dreams in the world, and they're always the coolest things ever. Like, they're just awesome.
I mean, I have dreams when I take naps, yeah. I have dreams all the time, so I don't really, like, I don't know. I always have dreams.
Yeah. I mean, everyone has dreams.
What is your most memorable dream that you've had so far? Like, what is the one that's, like, just stood out to you?
I had it, I mean, it was years ago, but I still remember it. Like, I just had it. I'm like at an amusement park, and there's just one ride, and you get on it, and it's like you're in this cage. You're kind of like in a, like, you know how a bird cage looks?
Yes.
Like the stereotypical bird cage, but it's like it's thinner than that, and you can control it. And so basically, like, you get on it, and it just shoots you off into the woods, and you start like bouncing off stuff, and you're hitting all this stuff. You go into the woods, you're bouncing off trees. It's dude, it's so weird.
I'll
like
have what you're having, dude.
It's an amusement park. No, it's like an amusement park. You see like little bears running around, and then like
that is not bears running around in an amusement park.
Shut
Connor.
up. It's my dream. No, like all that happens, then you crash in the woods. But you crash right into this open area in the woods. There's still trees everywhere, but like it's like you crash. There's this hill, and there's a big, like, door. Like, it's giant. It's a huge door. It's glowing. Dude.
You should write a movie about this. Like Alice in Wonderland stuff right here, dude.
And then, no, look, it gets better. You have to fight off, like, these things. I don't know I don't even know how to describe them, but they're like these little things you have to fight off. And once you fight them off, you can get into the door. And once I had that dream, I had it 5 nights in a row. In like,
so it was like multiple occasions that you.
And it was the same exact same.
Because I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'm going to talk about a dream that I've had exactly the same, like in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so crazy how that happens.
And then after I fight them off, like, you just walk into the door, and I wake up every time.
Isn't that crazy though? How routine it is after the first time. Like, you know exactly what to do. Like, your brain's like, okay, well, you need to do this. Like, that's how I am.
I'll tell you the weirdest dreams ever are the dreams that you have, and you like you have the dream, and then like a week later, like that, like say you dream about walking into a door and talking to like your friend, like specifically like talking about a specific topic, and like a week later it happens. Like the exact same thing happens. I have those all the time.
Deja vu.
Every single. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I want to know why that happens.
And like when you're young, you're like, okay. So this is like kind of a little conspiracy that I have. Deja vu isn't really deja vu. Like people are like, oh, deja vu. This has happened before. I think that you dream it and then you forget it, like you're saying, and then like a couple, maybe like whenever it happens, it just triggers something in your brain, and you're like, this is exactly what happened in my dream. But then you're like, oh, this is weird because I remember this happening before. Yeah. Like that exact moment it's impossible for that to happen exactly the same over again.
It's so strange.
And a lot of people are like, oh, it's just deja vu. And deja vu for them is like, like it happened before and it's just happening again in a similar situation. But when I was young, I remember I could swear, I was like, yo, I swear I've dreamed this. I think I'm a psychic, dude. Like I don't know what the freak is going on. But like, yo, I could swear on like everything that I dreamed it like a couple days before, and it would happen a lot. A couple days before, and then like whatever happened in my dream would happen in real life.
Yeah.
And like exactly the same kind of pattern and stuff. And I'd be like, yo, I dreamed that this was gonna happen. I was like, I dreamed that this happened in my, and then they're like, oh, it's just deja vu. It means that like it happened before, blah blah blah. And I'm like, that is straight like, no, that didn't. It can't be possible for it to happen exactly the same, and then like trigger something in your mind because like, for example, we've done about 8 podcasts now, right? And nothing in my mind is triggered like, oh my gosh, this has happened exactly the same before. You know what I'm saying? Like, but whenever you dream about it and then like you don't remember it and it's like kind of locked into your like memory palace, your brain.
Yeah.
Then after a little while, like something just triggers in your brain. And you're like, oh my god, this actually happened in my dream and stuff. And like, and when you grow up, people are like, oh, this is why I hate adults, dude. Like, cause they just don't like the fact of having.
They just write it off.
Yeah, exactly. They don't like the fact of having that type of mentality. They like the fact of having the mentality where they're a safe citizen and they don't worry about what happens inside of the brain and what happens in the spiritual and what happens in all this other stuff. Just go along with your life.
I find all that stuff just
it's
so
fascinating, dude. It's freaking ridiculously fascinating.
See, that's why going back to like dream jobs, that's why I wanted to be like physical therapist, because I find muscles so like, so to get a sore muscle, your muscle turns like it tears, like it's like little ligaments, like, well, not ligaments, but like the fibers of the muscle tear, and then you're like, that muscle turns like bright red because it's filled with blood, and it's like super sore, and like that's so like,
it's nuts how the human body works.
Weird.
Yeah, it's so nuts. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, that's a dope dream.
Have you ever had a lucid dream?
Lucid as in like you feel like you're there?
Yeah, Yeah,
like I've had that before where you feel like it's real life and like reality, and you think, yeah, I've definitely had that before. But let me get to my other dream first.
Gotcha.
The one that I had over and over again. So basically what happened in this dream was, and sometimes I'll still have this dream, and it's freaky because I don't even like hang out with the people that are in it anymore. So it's like, what the heck? So basically, when this dream first started, it was so lucid. Like I felt like it was real life. Like I felt like I was there, and I didn't have any reason to not feel like I was there because I guess my mind wasn't thinking in the right spot. But now that I'm like conscious, I'm like, why would I even be there? You know what I'm saying? So it was about my 2 cousins, Madeline and Robbie, and then my 3 cousins. It was my 3 cousins. It was Marissa, Madeline, and Robbie, and Marissa's their older sister. Mm-hmm. And she doesn't really stay with them. So she's married and stuff now. But me, Madeline, and Robbie were like kids. And so in this dream, we were at the mall, like picking out clothes, right? And then like out of nowhere, they like all walked and like went around a corner. And then I was like, okay. And they kind of just left me over there while I was browsing in like the clothes or whatever, like the racks of clothes and stuff. And I look over and I'm like, okay. So I go and I follow them because I'm not trying to get left, you know what I'm saying? And as soon as I turn the corner, everything, the whole entire atmosphere around me just changes into this like, what seems as if it was like a construction zone. And it was like big piles of dirt everywhere, just like big mountains. Is like, I'm talking like
in the mall?
Like no, the mall's gone now.
Oh, okay.
The mall
okay,
is completely gone.
okay, gotcha.
Like, and so like it's just I just changed dimensions, dude. Like, and so huge mountains of just like dirt, and like I feel like I'm in a construction zone, just like dirt everywhere. Like there's no grass, no nothing. The sky is so like just spooky and dark, and just like cloudy, and just so dark, dude. Like it's nuts. And then I look around and then I realize like, yo, like where the heck am I? And then so I look to my right and there's a building, right? And then I'm walking towards the building because I was like, this is the only place that they could have went. And so there's a door. There's two doors. Okay, so there's a door closest to me, and then there's a door right next to that one that's like furthest from me, right? So basically, I walked down this hill of dirt because I started on this hill of dirt. And so I like kind of like skid down the hill of dirt because it's like loose dirt.
Yeah.
And I remember like the texture of the dirt, like the feeling of the dirt, everything, dude. Like it was crazy. And so
That's strange.
Yeah. And so like I go down this hill, right? And then I walk over towards the door, and then like I kind of like jiggle the knob or whatever, and it won't open.
There's a door?
I just told you that there's a door. Are you not listening?
I am. I just didn't hear the door.
Yeah, so like what I said is like there's a building and then there's two doors.
Yeah.
And then so like the door that was closest to me, I tried to, wiggle that one. And while I was trying to wiggle that one, two like big bright lights just turned on. And it looked like what are those things called with like the huge arm that scoops dirt and stuff? It's not a bulldozer. But you know what I'm talking about.
You're talking about.
Anyway, so two huge, like, big lights from one of those machines just beam right at me out of nowhere, like, because it was completely dark and like you could barely see anything but the silhouette of these mountains, right?
Yeah.
Two big lights just beam at me, and all I hear is like a witch's laugh,
Bro.
just hysterically laughing, dude, right? And then the crazy part about it is like she just like. She comes out of the second door that I didn't try to, I guess, mess with or whatever. And so she's like right there, right? And she's like just like laughing hysterically, like maniacally, and just like it was crazy. And I was like, yo, I'm dipping, dog. I don't know. And I got a good look at this witch, right? And it was Marissa, but she was a witch, and it was freaky. And so like I was like, I gotta get out of here, dog. And then I looked at her again, and then it wasn't Marissa. It was just like a straight up witch. So it was kind of like she took the form of Marissa and then like just turned into like herself or whatever.
Jeez.
She started bolting at me, right? She was running after me, and I was just booking it down like this big construction zone with all this dirt around me. I don't know where to go. And so I remember just hearing her getting closer and closer to me until she was like about like right here, and I just like try to juke her real quick and like take a left, right? And so I'm climbing back up this hill that I started at, and I remember like the dirt being so loose, and like I had to put my fingers inside the dirt, and I remember feeling the dirt, dude. And so like, and eventually something like pushed my face into the dirt, and I woke up.
That's creepy.
And I had that dream. I've had that dream probably over 10 times. The same exact dream.
It's not scary?
Not anymore.
That's creepy.
I haven't had it in a couple years, but like for a while it was like very consistent.
Good Lord.
It's weird, dude.
See, whenever I have dreams that repeat, they're not scary. They're always like really happy, like fun, adventurous, like dreams. It's so like.
Not me, dude.
It's weird.
Not me. I wish mine were like that, dude. What the heck?
This gotta mean something though. Like they say your dreams mean stuff.
And we'll get to like, have you ever had a dream that's like meaningful in your life, or like that had meaning behind it and stuff? Because like I've had 3 dreams, 4 now. Wait, 3 dreams that have been super meaningful.
I've had one dream where I thought I met Jesus. I mean, like,
maybe you did.
Really, like, it was very, very vivid. Like, I was in this very, very, very nice hotel, giant, like, it was like a mansion room. Like, it wasn't like a penthouse. It was like imagine a mansion, and that was like my hotel room, but it was on a hotel. It was weird, and like I went into this golden bathroom, and there's some dude standing there in a robe. And he turned around and his face just started beaming. And I was like, that's Jesus. Like, I knew it. Like, right when I saw it, it was Jesus. Yeah. And, like, I just fell down. And then I woke up. And I was like, no! Come on. I was pissed.
Yeah. I've had 3 separate dreams that have all like co-aligned with each other that like actually mean something. It's so weird. I call them serpent dreams.
Serpents.
Yeah. So basically, with our faith, we're Christians. So like the devil took the form of a snake whenever he came and tempted Adam and Eve, and then basically like in the Garden of Gethsemane there was a snake that Jesus stomped on its head that tried to tempt him into like breaking down, and then anyways, so
eat the forbidden fruit.
Anyways, the snake, kind of like the serpent, represents like the devil and stuff like that, and like this whole thing like didn't really register to me until like the second dream. And then it was probably like a month after it happened, because I always try to like piece my dreams together and be like, yo, like what the heck is what's that about? But basically with these dreams, the first one was so I remember I was in my backyard, right? And I'm terrified of snakes. I'm super terrified of snakes. I don't know why. It's just like a natural.
I love snakes.
It's a natural feeling for me. I hate snakes, dude. Like if you want to freak me out,
get you a snake.
Number 1 is a snake, dude. Like I'm telling you, like, oh, okay. Anyway, so basically, in this dream, I was in my backyard and I didn't know how I got there. I was just like, I spawned in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like Minecraft.
Yeah,
just
like
boop.
Yeah, like spawned in there. Yeah, and I had to get a crafting bench. No, I'm just kidding.
Crafting table.
Yeah, I gotta get a crafting table.
Come on now.
But anyways, so really what happened was I was in my backyard, didn't know how I got there, and then all of a sudden, I see the snake just like approach me and just stare at me directly in my eyes.
Is it a big snake?
It was like,
or normal size?
It was like normal, not really normal size. It was fairly big, but it was like probably like about maybe like that big around. Anyways, but it was long too. So anyway, it was like a normal snake. Anyway, so what happened was I just stared at it and was like, yo, like if I run, they're faster than me, so like it's gonna catch me. And then it like just out of nowhere just plunged at me. And then I put my hands up and it bit my hand. Like it bit my hand, right? And so and then after that I woke up. Like I was like like out of like I was so real that I just like kind of beamed up out of my bed, right? And then so not even like 2 months later, the same dream happened in the same place, except this time the snake stared at me, and I was like, yo, this dude's about to bite me, and I ain't about to have it. He took a different like turn, right? So he like, the snake was right in front of me, and then it started slithering to the side of me, right? And then it looked at me from over there, and I just like was kind of stood still, and I could see it in my peripheral, and then it darted at my head. And then it went into my ear. I swear, it went into my ear. I felt it in my head. Went into my ear, and then like was in my head like doing stuff, and then like came out the other side and just like freaking just jolted out of the other side. And I felt every little bit of it, dude. Like it was crazy. And so after that dream, it was just like, what the heck does this mean? Like, and then I was thinking that whenever I had the first dream, like I was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing, like with my hands, and like I was falling into lust and like all this other stuff, right? Bit me in my hands. All right.
Yo.
And then the second dream was like it was basically it went into my ears because I was listening to such bad music. Like it was just making me depressed and like all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Like it was just like making me not want to have a relationship with God, anything, dude. And so like it was just like the music that I was listening to, all the things that I was letting like enter my hearing and stuff. It was a lot to do with music. And so and it was just making me feel like bad for myself, and like I wouldn't do anything. I had no motivation to do anything, like, and so basically it went to my ears and then flew out the other side. So I was like, that's gotta mean something about like the stuff that I've been listening to. And so and the third dream was, it was a snake, right?
Same setting.
Not the same setting anymore.
Okay.
Across the street from where I was. It was across the street in my neighborhood, my subdivision. and I was over at my childhood best friend's house. Anyways, so we go outside, and so this isn't like maybe, but like 50 yards away from where the other dreams were, and then basically this huge, I'm talking like humongous, just like snake comes out. It's like about this big around, like, and it's the same color. It looks exactly the same as the other snake, but it's just way bigger. And so,
That's creepy.
so basically, like, it tries to come out, like it tries to like come after us or whatever. And some dude, I don't know who it was, but like, it was such a weird. I couldn't see his face, but like, it was just like this powerful dude, right? Came and scared the snake away. And then this was like after I was already into the college and into Free Chapel College and stuff like that. It was like really
So this is kind of
developed
recently.
in my faith. Yeah, this was like pretty recent. So basically, he scared the snake away, and then so we were like, oh, okay, cool. And he went with the snake, like he like ran after the snake, went with the snake, right, and got him away from us. And then we were like, that was weird. So like we were all like talking about it and stuff. And then like we hear something behind us, and it's a snake trying to like creep up on us again. And then like out of nowhere, dude, like this guy just comes back out of nowhere, and then just like, it's like bad to say, like just freaking like a shotgun just blows the snake's head off, dude, and kills the snake. And like, and that was it. Like that was the last serpent stream I ever had. I never got to see what the guy looked like that killed the snake. And so I'm thinking that it was like a correlation with Jesus or God that like scared the serpent away from me and like killed the snake, so I don't have to worry about that stuff happening to me anymore and stuff. And it's like, hey,
Dude, that's that's the coolest
isn't it
like
nuts,
story
dude?
I've ever
That's
heard.
all real, dude. Like you cannot make that up.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that actually
insane.
happened. It's so freaking crazy. I was like, all
Good
right,
Lord.
let's do this. I gotta say, like, it was so weird, dude, how it happened.
That definitely means something. I mean, good Lord. I've never had any dream that, like, did that. Or, like, I've never had a dream that, like, it was telling me something. Like, I've just never had one.
I think that a lot of my dreams are like telling me stuff, and but like, and I don't take every single one of my dreams literally. You know what I'm saying? Like I have,
yeah.
I have like some really bad dreams. I have like some really good dreams, but like the dreams that stick with me, I feel are the dreams that like kind of.
I had a dream last night. I had a
from.
weird dream last night. It was me, Zach, and Jake, and we were in a car. I don't know where we were going, but we were on the highway, and Zach was driving. I was in the passenger seat. Jake was in the back, and we were just driving. And then some cop pulled up behind us and was like flashing its lights. It's a lights, and Zach was like, "Oh heck no!" and said, and was like, we were running from the cops, and then like we finally like. I was like, dude, you gotta pull over, and we pulled over, and he was like, Zach was like, you know, we have a bunch of alcohol in the car. I was like, no, we don't. And then, so we pulled over, and we were stopped, and the cop stopped behind us. He got out, and he was like, and just gassed it again and took off.
Tried to run from the cops.
Yeah, no, and we got away. And then like we were just like in some random town driving around, and I woke up. It's just weird. Like, I have weirdest dreams in the world. I don't know.
Don't run from the cops, kids.
More of the story, don't run from cops. But yeah, like that's the. I just have weird dreams like that. They never mean anything. They're just weird.
Yeah, dude. Dreams are weird, bro.
It's
I
like
don't know.
Lucid dreams. I hate lucid dreams. Whenever I have a lucid dream, it's from working too much. Like during Christmas, I would literally I would work like back-to-back days, like 8-hour shifts or like 10-hour shifts, and I would get home, and I know like whenever I get off work, I have to have some downtime before I go to sleep, or else I'll have a lucid dream, and it's always about work. It's always about me working.
Oh
or
yeah,
doing
I used
something.
to have dreams about me working all the time because they would always schedule me like 13-hour shifts.
No, yeah, but like the lucid dreams I'll have would be like, I'll be awake, but I'll dream at the same. Like I will be fully awake like this, but I'm also dreaming at the same time.
Oh, I hated those dreams because I would go to work a 13-hour shift, go to sleep, work another like 4-hour shift, and then have to wake up and then go back to work.
No,
like, you know what I'm saying?
I'd be totally awake, but dreaming at the same time. I would imagine people are in my room, like work, like I'm at Buckle and I'm working. I'm like selling clothes, but I'm sitting there laying down, and people are like, you need to get up, you need to work. you need to get up. Hey, can you get this for me? And I'm just like sitting there like this, like I'm frozen, just like staring off, dreaming but awake.
Just like a blank body.
It is the worst feeling because I'll get ticked and like
sleep paralysis probably.
No, I can move. I'm just sitting there like I don't want to move.
Oh yeah.
But then like I'll get so mad and I'll be like I'll like shake my head and I'm like, this is fake, and I'll actually wake up and I'm like,
yeah,
I just wasted like, and I don't know how long for like sleeping, and I'm just like,
yeah,
I'll go back to sleep.
That used to take me off too, dude. But
I've had so many of those.
Dreams are weird, dude. I mean, yeah, dreams are just, they're unexplainable. If you could explain dreams, then what's the point in having them? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
So guys, we hope that you enjoyed that whole thing. Dreams, sponsor us, please.
Yeah, Dreams, if you're out there.
Connor.
Oh, sorry, I was
there you go.
That wasn't that funny. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. This has been episode 8 of Random Talks. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment what you want to hear next. If you want to hear anything next, if you just want to call us names, that's fine too. We appreciate the love. Always. But
this is true.
Go subscribe to our YouTube channels. So go follow our Twitter page at Random Talks on Twitter, or just go look at mine and Brent's Twitter and you'll find it because we retweet everything we post. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys have a blessed week. We'll see you guys next Saturday for another episode. So yeah.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out, guys.
See you.